Hi. Now that you know parts of an essay, I want to share with you what I call my game day play. Now, when I first learned this strategy, it totally blew my mind. It revolutionized the way that I thought about writing about essays. See, back in my day, we did most of our essays in pencil and paper. So you really had no choice but to write from the first sentence to the last. If you wanted to go back and add something in, then you'd have to recopy the whole paper in order to have the space to add that. You're doing everything on a computer. You don't have those restrictions. And because you don't have those restrictions, you actually don't have to write from the first sentence to the last sentence. So here's where the game day play comes in. Many of you have been in a situation where you did not finish an essay, or maybe you didn't finish all your body paragraphs. So you had less than 5 paragraphs. Whatever the case may be, there are a lot of situations in which we maybe don't get finished or we don't get all the parts of the essay in that we intend to. And usually those are, coming off the back half of the essay. So that's going to be, your later body paragraphs, or maybe even your conclusion might be missing altogether. Well, if you have an incomplete essay, your chances of scoring it in a way that would lead to you passing are very slim. And that's where, again, this game day play comes in because this allows you to get 5 paragraphs in your first 5 minutes. And then you're just working the rest of the time on making each paragraph better. So starting off, you have a full essay, not a very well developed essay, but that's again what you're working on the rest of the time. So in order to do this, you have to stop yourself from thinking that you need to write from the hook to the closer, all those parts in order. And instead, you want to think about doing it in a different order. And so that's what I'm sharing with you on my screen right now is the new order. So I want you to take your parts of an essay notes and I want you to label each part with the order that you should be writing it in. So you can see that the hook is not, that's what you write 10th. The bridge and background is 6th. The thesis is 1st. Your topic sentence is 3rd. Elaboration on the topic sentence is 9th. 4th is your evidence and support. 5th is your explanation of evidence and support. 7 is your wrap-up sentence. 8 is your synthesis of body's main ideas. 12 is the so what, and the closer is 11th. So you can see it's kind of all jumbled up, but it'll make a lot of sense when I show you how this works. So I'm really excited to do that today. I'm excited to show you how this works. All right, so I'm going to start off with the Unit 2 Writing Summative Prompt. Okay, so you're already familiar with that, and I'm going to be doing the lesson before dying passage. All right, so again, I'm starting with my thesis, then I'm going to move into my restatement of the thesis, then I'm going to do my topic sentences, then I'm going to do evidence and explanation, and then I can move into those other parts. So again, like I said, I'm going to have a 5-paragraph essay in the first 5 minutes. So you might not believe me, but at the end, I'm going to prove it. All right, so here we go. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to write my thesis. So in this case, the thesis was supposed to start with using strategies of public defender argues that is innocent. only hurt an old lady. All right, so now I have my thesis. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to start another paragraph that's actually going to be my conclusion paragraph. I'm going to paste exactly what I had for my thesis, and I'm going to switch it around a little bit. So because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, he's too stupid to have planned the crime, and punishing him will only hurt an old lady. The public defender argues that Jefferson is innocent of all charges using rhetorical strategies. So it's worded differently, but it has the same ideas. All right, rock on. So now I can do my topic sentences. Those are third. The one idea, public defender uses to support his claim is Jefferson just place wrong time. Another idea, the public defender uses to support its claim is that Jefferson is too stupid to plan a crime. A third idea, the public defender uses to support his claim is that killing Jefferson will only hurt an old lady. All right, so let's see how we're doing on time. So 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I do have 5 paragraphs. They're only one sentence paragraphs, but I do have 5 paragraphs. I have a clear beginning, middle, and end. So now I can go and start adding in my evidence. Having listened. And so now I am over 5 minutes a little bit, but you can see, first 5 minutes, I've already got my 5 paragraphs started. And that would make me feel a lot more comfortable with my ability to get done in the time that I have. And you can see as I keep going, I think once I have this evidence in my explanation, once you have those pieces in, I think if you can get through step 5, you have a minimally successful essay. It's not going to be necessarily a C or a B or an A, but it should definitely get you to passing. And that's what you want. All right, so that is my game day play. Try it out. It's, like I said, a super cool strategy.